at a $1.15 trillion valuation and great market interest, is the Amazon stock a buy at the current price of $115.88? Sit tight as we discuss recent news as well as my chart analysis and price prediction. But before we do that, subscribe to our channel Stocks 101 for regular stock market updates. First up, after acquiring One Medical and iRobot in the past few months for a total of $5.7 billion, Amazon has released a statement which said that they're super focused on making more acquisitions in the future, but this has made investors worried in case they run into an FTC problem. And adding to this, Lina Khan, who is the chairperson of the FTC, does not like Amazon as a company that much. Executives from Amazon said that they likely won't face any issues since why would authorities want to block a normal company from being acquired? Talking about the financials, Amazon's other companies apart from e-commerce are worth about $1.3 trillion, which in itself beats the total current valuation by over $150 billion. And as profitability grows and the company expands their portfolios, the fundamentals look pretty bullish. With all that in mind, let's analyze the charts. So as you guys can see right here, we're now in the one-day chart for Tesla, and first we'll analyze the one-day chart, then the 1-hour chart, and on the top we'll get into the 5-minute chart. But right off the bat, we can see that Amazon, along with the rest of the market, has opened in a gap up, which is like about a 3.5% gap up, right? We can clearly see that we got a pin bar candle over here on 30th September, which was bearish to begin with, but it reversed after we got hit by this, $112.5 support. So this seems to be a pretty strong support level. Of course, we made a double top somewhere around here at $117, but that failed as well. So if we look at the bigger picture, we can see that, the stock, even though we were in somewhat of a short-term bearish trend, but I already told you guys that Amazon is probably the best valued company right now if we talk about large cap stocks. And right now we can see that we already broke past our previous lower high that we made over here, right? So we made a lower high over here, over here, over here, and then this was the final lower high, or rather this, right? After which we can see that we already made a higher high, and now I believe that the trends might reverse for the greater good and we might form somewhat of a bullish trend from over here, because as you guys can see we got pretty strong support from the $112 $113 range, and now we might be in for a bull run. So if we talk about the resistance levels that will try to prevent this from happening, well, the first one stands over here around $125. Then the next one would be somewhere over here around $130. Of course, $125 would act up as well, but that would be more of an intraday thing than, a positional thing. After that, a pretty strong resistance around the $136 range. And then, of course, the high that we made at $146.4. If we look closely, we can see that we might be in for a head and shoulders pattern, as I already told you guys a few days ago, right? So this is the first shoulder, then a head over here, and now we'll probably get over here around this baseline and then make somewhat of another shoulder and then go up. So my target, if we talk about the price prediction, well, my target for 2022 stands at somewhere around $135, I would say. And for the 1-year target, I would probably say that Amazon is easily valued at twice what it currently is. So my target for 1 year would probably be somewhere around this high that it made around $182 $183. But if we look closely over here, we can see that the next earnings report will come out somewhere around 27th October. So the stock might be in somewhat of a volatile state until then, right? We'll probably come over here, hover around this area a bit, of course not around the $135 area, but we'll probably get a gap down. The next day we'll probably go down a bit because a pullback is expected after such a massive rise. Let me delete all of these previous drawings, right? So after we get a small pullback over here, we'll probably go up a bit again, break this range, and we might hover around here a bit until the earnings report comes out. And I am very positive about the Amazon stock and its earnings report. So if it breaks some records or something like that, we'll probably see the stock hover into the $130 category. And once it gets in the $130 range, well, we're bound to hit the $135 range around the Christmas sales. So in my opinion, in the 1-day chart in the long term, the Amazon stock is most definitely a buy. Of course, not financial advice, but just my own opinion. But with that being said, let's analyze the 1-hour charts. Now, as you guys can see right here, we're in the 1-hour chart, and right off the bat, we can see somewhat of a pattern over here, right? We made somewhat of a double top here at $118.6, and we made another double top over here around $117, right? So this somewhat seems like a range bound market that we just got out of, right? Of course, we made a double bottom as well over here somewhere around $112, and now we're up kind of out of this range trap or range bound market that we were in. And right over here we can see that the sellers did try to push down the market, but well, they failed eventually. The buyers did get their things, and after all, we can see that the second candle is kind of getting into the greens as well. But I believe that after this candle hits over here around the $123 range, we'll probably go down back into the 121 $120 range, resulting in a small pullback, and we'll probably end the day somewhere around $121. After that, the next day, as I already told you, will probably be in a gap down somewhere around $120, and after that, we'll climb up. Hopefully, we'll break this range over here in a day or two, so that would result in a price of $125 for at least, I guess, before the weekends. But since I believe that there's nothing much to analyze in the 1 hour chart, let's get into the 5-minute chart quickly. If we look at the 5-minute charts on the Amazon stock, we can clearly see that, this candle on 28th September's closing indicated a gap down on 29th opening, because as you guys can see, we did get somewhat of an insider candle and an engulfing candle on the resulting candle. So that indicated pretty much, a negative trend. We did get a pin bar candle over here, but we, got a reversal candle right away. So that did not let this happen. After that, we did get a pin bar candle over here as well. But of course, we got reversal candle, and that went down. And after that, we can clearly see that the stock was kind of range bound over here in this range around 115, and well, on the lower side around $113. Of course, we traveled into that range, and after that we did break out of that range in the next day on 30th September on the upside, after which we made a double top around 116.97, of course $117 range, and then we went down. We took support around $115.33, right? We did make another double top somewhere around here around $116.28, and we made another double top in the intraday range, of course, at 115.95. After that, we already made another double top over here as well around 115.08, another double top around 114.75, or rather 114.8. Of course, we are not making a lot of double bottoms on this one over here, but after that, as you guys can see, on 3rd October, we did get a bull run, a small bull run, right? We did get a defined bull run in the first few hours, but after that, well, small pullback. We did get supported over here around $114, right? After that, of course, we got hit by the same resistance. Again, same resistance. We did break out of that. We got somewhat of a failed engulfing candle, which, indicated that we were about to go up. So this over here could have been a good trade. And now if we talk about the current market, we can clearly see that the stock has opened in a gap up by, a lot. So if we look over here, we can see that the first candle was pretty much an absolute bullish candle, after which we did get a double bottom somewhat over here around $120.5, following up with a double top somewhere around here around $122.7, and after that we're somewhat getting another double bottom over here at 121.8. So this indicates a good day for the market, right? This indicates a bullish trend, so we'll probably go up over here, small pullback, go up further, pullback, go up further. So this day is going to be a bullish day as well, in my opinion. So if you're thinking what's the conclusion of this video, the Amazon stock is a buy in my opinion for the long term, but remember that I could be wrong, so this is definitely not financial advice. You should always do your own research before you trade. If, however, you enjoyed my analysis, be sure to hit the like button. If you did not enjoy it, be sure to hit the dislike button. You can subscribe to our channel Stox 101 for more such videos. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.